You have a 20-point lead, 21-1 over last place.
Oh, we're good. All right. What do you guys want to do?
There's a lot of Pictionaries yet.
Okay.
Articles for 2?
Okay.
Is that what you want?
No. Okay.
War power. First hand I see. 5. Actually, first hand I see. Go ahead, Cassandra. You've got it next.
Okay.
It was the term. It was the term again. Go ahead, Cassandra. You've got it. War power.
Congress is the one who decides whether or not to sign a declaration of war.
Okay, so Congress is the one that declares war. That's 1. That's 2. Tell me more. What is the president's role?
The president is the one that can organize how it can be taken out.
The president is the one that directs or executes or organizes the war. 1, 2. How long can the president act without the consent of Congress?
Is it in 90 days?
No. -2. It is not 90 days. Milwaukee's group, what'd you have? 5, 4. 60 days is what it is. 1, 2. In the Joe Pesci clip, I mentioned this in class. He says 90. It is 60 in the text, and that's the one I'm looking for. Pick me a category, Milwaukee's group. Congress has the power to declare war, and the president has the power to direct the war once it is declared. Pick me a category.
Let's go articles for 1.
Articles for 1. Big spenders here. List all you can. First hand I see. Drugs. Actually, yeah. Okay, drugs. There's a number of examples. 5, 4, 3. Anybody in the group? Drugs. 2, 1. I just need examples of drugs that we've talked about in class.
The guy throwing up.
Okay, we've already talked about that.
Yeah, that counts.
Give me one more.
Oh, medical marijuana.
What about medical marijuana? I'll listen to that.
And she was growing.
Say what now?
The woman had like.
Who? What's this woman?
She had an inoperable brain tumor.
Okay, the woman had an inoperable brain tumor. Where did she live?
California.
She lived in California. She had an inoperable brain tumor. What is the trick with California law?
You can have medical marijuana.
You can use medicinal marijuana in California, but what happened to her?
She got her house raided and they took all of it.
By whom?
The
The DEA, the Drug Enforcement, the feds came in. They kicked in her door. They confiscated her plants. And so now there's a lawsuit. And basically what you had was, which law takes priority? The federal drug laws versus the state medicinal marijuana laws. How did the lawsuit play out? Anybody in the group? 5, 4, 3.
They sided on her side?
No, they sided on the other side because didn't it come from like another state?
Say what now?
Didn't she get, oh.
-1. I'm losing patience. Okay, Tamaris' group. It's 24-1. This is your chance. Go. But don't miss it, because then you're down to 0.
The federal government was the overruling power over the state.
What power did the federal government use in order to win this case?
Power of commerce?
They used the commerce powers. That is the wrong group. They used the commerce power. Talk to me about it.
They said that people from other states will come to California to get the prescription to buy.
They said that people from other states would come in and that would affect the illegal interstate drug trade. I can totally go with that. So medicinal marijuana is illegal based on the federal government. But how many states had those laws?
11.
5, 4, 3, -1. Go ahead, Ramel's group.
10 states.
It was about 10 states. It was 10 states, in fact, that did. And what did the Obama administration say in reference to this? First hand I see. What's the Obama? Go ahead.
They said that they weren't going to act against it.
Okay.
They weren't going to like forcibly go against this law, but at the same time they weren't going to go towards it.
Obama administration said they were not going to enforce this ban, so basically the cancer patients and whatnot could continue to get their weed.
There's a lot more of this.
Pick me a category. You still have a chance if you get some big numbers, and there's big numbers on the board.
Equal rights for 5.
Equal rights for 5. Amendments dealing with women. First hand I see. Go ahead.
It was the 20th Amendment gave the right for all women to vote.
Did the 20th Amendment give the all right to vote?
No.
No, -5.
No, well, yesterday in class you said it was the 19th and 20th Amendment. That's what you said.
I think I said 1920 was the year. 1920 was the year. Next hand, go ahead, Michael.
19th Amendment.
The 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote, and that's Michael's group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are other amendments, though. You guys have it. 5, 4, 3, 2, go ahead, you've got it next.
Prohibition.
What amendment was prohibition?
Basically, it outlawed the sale of alcohol.
What amendment was it?
The 18th.
The 18th Amendment. Oh, wow. Tavares is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just tripled your score. Okay. The 18th Amendment dealt with prohibition, and the trick on this was that women were getting beaten when their husbands got drunk, beating the kids, strained on the family. They helped organize to get this passed. Anything else? Something maybe it's already been said.
It was the women and the church.
Women in the church, it was. Any other amendment dealing with women's rights? Go ahead.
So that women should get equal pay.
The Equal Rights Act, actually, the Equal Rights Amendment was that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 12. Pick me a category, please.